Have you ever opened your front door or woken up to find a dead bug, a toy, or even something far stranger left right in front of you by your cat? Most owners laugh it off, maybe feel a little grossed out, and move on without thinking much more about it. But what your cat is actually doing in that moment is far more meaningful than most people realize. And once you understand it, that strange little habit will start to feel completely different. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll understand exactly what your cat is trying to say every time they leave something at your feet. Let's start with the explanation most people settle for. Your cat caught something, got bored with it, and dropped it somewhere convenient. End of story. But that explanation falls apart the moment you notice the pattern. Cats don't drop these things just anywhere. They bring them specifically to you, to the spot where you're sitting, to the doorway you're about to walk through, sometimes even placing them directly on the pillow beside your head. That level of intention isn't accidental. Something far more deliberate is happening here. To understand it, we have to go back to where this behavior actually comes from, and that's the relationship between a mother cat and her kittens. In the wild, and in many feral cat colonies still observed today, mother cats bring prey back to their young, not fully killed at first, but weakened, giving kittens a chance to practice the skills of hunting in a controlled, safer way. Researchers studying feline behavior have noted that this teaching instinct doesn't simply disappear once a cat is fully grown and living in a human home. It often gets redirected, and in many cases, redirected toward you. Here's the part that surprises most owners. When your adult cat brings you a toy, a bug, or even an actual hunted creature, some part of their instinct may be treating you the way a mother treats her kittens. Not because they think you're helpless exactly, but because the behavior pattern itself, deliver prey to someone you're responsible for, doesn't fully distinguish between a kitten and a beloved member of their household. In their minds, on some instinctive level, you may be someone they feel a responsibility to provide for. And there's another layer to this that ties directly into trust. Cats are deeply territorial animals, and prey, even toy prey, represents something valuable in their world. A cat who brings that valuable thing directly to you rather than eating it themselves or hiding it away is sharing a resource with you the way they would share with another trusted member of their group. Studies on feline social behavior have shown that resource sharing among cats is relatively rare and typically reserved for animals they have a genuine bond with. When your cat brings you a gift, they're not asking for praise the way a dog might. They're including you in something they consider valuable. If this is changing the way you see your cat right now, go ahead and hit subscribe, because every video on this channel breaks down what the actual science says about your pet's behavior, not what we assume it means. Now, here's where it gets even more interesting, because the type of gift your cat brings can actually tell you something too. A cat who brings a toy rather than real prey is often a cat satisfying the hunting instinct in a safe, low-stakes way, using you as the audience for a successful hunt rather than as the recipient of food. A cat who brings actual prey, insects, rodents, or birds, is engaging a slightly different, older instinct, one closer to provisioning, the same behavior seen in mother cats caring for kittens who aren't yet able to hunt for themselves. Neither version means your cat thinks less of you. Both are forms of inclusion, just expressed through different instinctive pathways. There's also a quieter signal hidden inside the timing and frequency of this behavior that most owners completely overlook. Cats who consistently bring gifts tend to do so during periods when they feel most secure and most bonded in their environment, not during times of stress or uncertainty. If your cat has been bringing you more gifts lately, it may reflect a relationship that feels increasingly stable and safe from their perspective. And if a cat who used to do this suddenly stops, it's often worth paying attention to other shifts happening in their environment or routine, since changes in confidence and security can show up in small behavioral shifts like this one. So, the next time your cat drops something at your feet, whether it's a toy mouse, a moth, or something a little less pleasant, understand what's actually happening in that moment. They are not confused about what you need. They are not simply discarding something they're bored with. In their own instinctive, deeply rooted way, shaped by behavior passed down from generation to generation, they are including you in one of the oldest forms of care and trust a cat is capable of showing. Out of every member of their household, every space in their territory, they chose to bring that gift to you. If this video helped you understand your cat a little more deeply today, do one simple thing before you go. Hit like, Leave a comment telling us the strangest gift your cat has ever brought you, and subscribe so you never miss what we uncover next, because the more we understand the animals who trust us, the more we owe it to them to notice.